Thought I was going to have to make put a magnet on there to hold that plug in place, but it fits perfectly. I actually had to tap it in place. Now I can just weld that hole right up and we'll be done with all of our hole. Whoa, back out there, George, not go in. We'll be done with all of our hole filling down the side of the frame. The ones that are not filled, there's a couple down there underneath, well, right about where you can see my ground cable. Those are places for my spring to hook into, for the return spring for the brake pedal. And yeah, so we've been welding them up, and you see I marked that one there, and come down here, there's another one somewhere here that's marked. There it is right there. Those are the ones that my brake rod mount into. So, yep, weld up that piece and do a little cleanup on the weld this away, and I think I'm done for today. Well, I could take you and show you what I'm doing outside. Well, this is what I've been doing, laying down my grass mat, and what a pain this is to do. Once this starts sprouting, then I'm going to plant seed around it in the bare spots and up against the garage over here. And naturally, I picked a day that is windy to do it. It wasn't windy when I first came out, but it sure was by the time I got started. And this stuff was blowing all over the place. It's extremely lightweight. It's staying down now because of being wet. And you can see the big mud hole right there. Well, the dirt underneath is all nice and soaked down before you put it down. And I had a big lump there. Thought I'd step out there and flatten it out, and I sunk right down in. You win some, you lose some, you know what I mean? So now we just got to keep watering this for a few days, for about a week, I guess, or more. Water it every day, and eventually we'll start getting some grass growing in here. So that's it for today's projects. And I didn't get much time to work on the Goofy cart, but I have spent a little bit of time on it. And when I finish welding up that last hole, then I'm going to do some more grinding and get these holes smoothed out. I can tell you one thing, the older I get, the harder it is for me to see things. And as a result of that, some of my welds are not the nicest looking. I think I'm going to have to bring my spotlight over and put it right on the spot where I'm welding now, so I can see what I'm doing. But we're making headway, and that's the main thing, you know what I mean? And there's some places where I can't get in with a wire wheel or my, I don't know what you call these things. It's some kind of composite thing used for removing rust, but it also makes a nice smooth finish, better than using a grinding wheel. See, I have a flapper disc here on this one, and this one here has another one of those. Maybe it says on here, oh yeah, polycarbide abrasive wheel. That's what it is. I like them things. They work really good. So I have one on the angle grinder, and I have one on the end of the drill. We're getting into closer areas, and then I get a wire brush there, and yeah, we'll use anything we can to get it to smooth out. So I don't think I'm going to fill this up with weld. I think I'll grind down what's there, and I'll put some metal prep primer on this whole side here, and then I might put a little bit of putty on there, because this is in an area where you'll see it. If it was back in underneath here, I wouldn't worry about it. But it's in an area where it will be seen. So we'll smooth it out a little bit. Till next time, this is George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man, saying thanks for watching, for commenting and subscribing. And well, yeah, it's another beautiful day in the neighborhood here under the shade tree for the Shade Tree Fix-It Man. Won't be a whole lot more of these. We're coming towards the last quarter of September, and October's a-coming, but we're enjoying it while we've got it. Bye for now. There it is. Don't look too close.